everyone, and welcome back to Learning with the Zoopedia. In this episode, we're going to learn about the red-eyed tree frog. This beautiful frog from Central and South America is super interesting, so let's dive in. In this series, we are learning about the animals that we have in Planet Zoo, an amazing game for everyone who loves animals, conservation, and creativity. So let's dive into the Zoopedia. The red-eyed tree frog is a species of arboreal amphibian that lives in the tropical rainforest regions of Central America. Female frogs are larger than males, but both have the same markings. As the name suggests, the red-eyed tree frog has vivid red eyes with black pupils. The upper body and upper legs of the frog are pale green, and as such, when the frog curls up and closes its eyes, it is well camouflaged against the leaves on which it lives. Amazing, right? That's super smart. The red-eyed tree frog has bright blue sides with yellow reticulation and blue thighs. It has orange feet and a pale underbelly. The red-eyed tree frog is not endangered, although its population is threatened by deforestation and unsustainable collection for pet trade. We can see that they are from South America and North America. Well, North America, if we consider Mexico here, but they're also from Central America in the regions of Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama, and Colombia. That is where we find this beautiful frog. They live in a temperature range between 26 and 31 degrees Celsius, and they need a very high humidity percentage, 80 to 90%. Let's go to the species data and let's check out their social needs and how they reproduce. The red-eyed tree frog is a solitary animal, but may live close to other frogs. So yeah, we can see that. The red-eyed tree frogs only interact in the mating season to mate or compete for mates, so they are mostly solitary. Their reproduction. During the rainy season, male frogs will attempt to attract females and intimidate rival males by vocalizing and shaking the leaves in their territory. Males may also wrestle if the display does not deter a rival. Females are attracted to males based on the volume of their calls. That's interesting, the volume of their calls, on the brightness of their coloration and their size. Larger males are more likely to mate due to their ability to make louder noises and shake their leaves more intensely. Females will come to the male's territory based on the quality of his display. Eggs hatch 6 to 10 days after laying. As the tadpoles hatch, they fall into or nearby the water below. That's why they need water, that's why they reproduce in the rainy season. The eggs contain a lot of fluid, so that when they hatch, the tadpoles have a better chance of being washed into water. Tadpoles take 40 to 60 days to develop into froglets. Froglets then spend the time after emerging from the water, hiding in flowers and eating fruit flies until they get larger. It will take them around 10 months to 1 year to reach full size, and 1 to 2 years to reach sexual maturity. Young male frogs are less likely to mate than older male frogs due to their smaller size. And if we go to the fun facts, which is a part of the Zoopedia that I always love, we can see that it is believed that the red eyes of this frog evolved as a startled display. The frog is well camouflaged with eyes closed, but if under threat, it can open its eyes to shock a potential predator, and I can totally understand that because who wouldn't be really panicked to see those red eyes? That is a brilliant strategy. These frogs have extremely sticky feet due to their surface being made up of an uneven microscopic hexagon pattern. This allows them to crawl upside down and stick to most surfaces, even when carrying the weight of another frog. Super interesting, like a gecko. Yeah, and fun fact number 3, we see that these beautiful frogs, the eggs of these beautiful frogs can detect vibrations from nearby predators, and they may hatch early to escape any harm. That's awesome. And despite their bright coloration that may be perceived as a warning to predators, red-eyed tree frogs are not poisonous. That's something that surprised me when I learned more about this frog, because I always thought that they were poisonous because usually in nature, when animals or plants have really bright colors, they tend to be poisonous. But that's not the case for this frog. It's not poisonous, so it's all like a trick, a visual trick, to trick our minds. And finally, for fun fact number 5, we see that red-eyed tree frog tadpoles can survive for up to 20 hours out of water. This is before they become froglets, but they can still survive without water. Awesome, that's all for red-eyed tree frogs, but of course there is a lot to learn about them. We can see that right now they are in least concern. That is their conservation status, and their population in the wild is unknown. It's great that they are not endangered at the moment, but we should always continue protecting them and protecting their natural environment. I hope you liked this episode. I love learning about animals and sharing all of this with all of you. So stay tuned for upcoming episodes. I am practicing on getting better shots and better screenshots to share with all of you in the community tab on Instagram and on the channel. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode. Have an awesome day.